Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we gotta read. So let's get started. And plus I have to be quiet because my parents are doing their thing and what says my sister. So we left off at 16. Alright, so I think it's 17, but I also think it's 16. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna read 16. And if I already did that, just tell me in the comment sections below, because I'm doing it. So, let's get started. Like what? I asked trying not to mumble. I admit I have a bad habit of mumbling. We gotta move to a different room. Alright, let's go to my room. Alright, so, yeah. As you may know, that my room is a little bit different because I cleaned it. You will not. So, like what? I asked, trying not to mumble. I admit, I have a bad habit of mumbling. Well, that you like to read, said Miss Tushman, and that you're a great artist. He had blue eyes with white eyelashes, and you're into science, right? Uh-huh, I said, nodding. We have a great couple of great science electives at Beecher, he said. Maybe you'll take one of them. Uh-huh, I said, though I had no idea what an elective was. So, are you ready to take a tour? You mean we're doing that now? I said. Did you think we're going to the movies? He answered, smiling as he stood up. You didn't tell me we were taking a tour, I said to Mom in my accusing voice. Augie, she started to say. It'll be fine, August, said Miss Tushman, holding his hand out to me. I promise. I think he wanted me to take his hand, but I took Mom's instead. Mom smiled and started walking toward the entrance. Mommy gave my hand a little squeeze, though I don't know if it was an I love you squeeze or an I'm sorry squeeze. Probably a little bit of both. The only school I've ever been inside before was Via's. When I went with Mom and Dad to watch Via sing in spring concerts and stuff like that. This school is very different. It is smaller and smelled like a hospital. I don't know why, but I get shaky when I'm recording, unless I'm doing a vlog or playing a game. I don't know why. So if you see me start to get shaky or go like that, it means I'm getting nervous, and yeah, you guys have probably already known that. I'm serious, alright? Alright, so the next chapter is called Nice Miss Garcia. I'm not on my desk, so you can't really see it. We followed Mr. Tushman down a few hallways. There weren't a lot of people around, and the few people who were there didn't seem to notice me at all. Though that might have been because they didn't see me. I sort of hid behind Mom when I walked. I know that sounds kind of babyish of me, but I wasn't feeling very brave. Right then, we ended up in a small room with the words Office of the Middle School Director on the door. Inside there is a desk with a nice-seeming lady sitting behind it. This is Miss Garcia, said Mr. Tushman. The lady smiled at Mom and took off her glasses and got up out of the chair. My mom shook her hand and said, Isabel Pullman, nice to see you. And this is August, Miss Tushman said. Mom kind of stepped to the side a bit, so I would move forward. Then that thing happened that I've seen happen a million times before. When I looked up at her, Miss Garcia's eyes dropped for a second. It was so fast no one else would have noticed, since the rest of her face stayed exactly the same. She was smiling a really shiny smile. Such a pleasure to meet you, August, she said, holding out her hand for me to shake. I said quietly, giving her my hand, but I didn't want to look at her face. So I kept staring at her glasses, which hung from a chain around her neck. Wow, what a firm grip, said Miss Garcia. Her hand was really warm. I don't know why I said worm. The kid's got a killer handshake, Mr. Tushman agreed, and everyone laughed above my head. You can call me Mr. G, or Miss G, Miss Garcia said. I think she was talking to me, but I was looking at all the stuff on her desk now. That's what everyone calls me, Miss G. I forgot my combination, Miss G. I need a late pass, Miss G. I want to change my elective, Miss G. Miss G's actually the one who runs the place, Mr. Tushman, said Miss Tushman, which again made all the grown-ups laugh. I'm here every morning by 7:30, Miss Garcia continued, still looking at me while I stared at her brown sandals with small purple flowers on the buckles. So if you ever need anything, August, I'm the one to ask, and you can ask me anything. Okay, I mumbled. Oh, look at that cute baby, Mom said, pointing to one of the photographs on Miss Garcia's bulletin board. See yours? No, my goodness, said Miss Garcia, smiling a big smile. Now that was totally different from her shiny smile. You just made my day. That's my grandson. What a cutie, said Mom, shaking her head. How old? In that picture he was 5 months, I think, but he's big now, almost 8 years old. Wow, said Mom, nodding and smiling. Well, he is absolutely beautiful. Thank you, said Miss Garcia, nodding like she was about to say something else about her grandson. But then all of a sudden, her smile got a little smaller. I think we're all going to take very good care of August, she said to Mom, and I saw her give Mom's hand a little squeeze. I looked at Mom's face, and that's when I realized she was just as nervous as I was. I guess I liked Miss Garcia when she wasn't wearing her shiny smile. Jack, Will, Julian, and Charlotte. Charlotte. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call her Charlotte. Charlotte. Yeah. I don't know. But that's the next chapter. We followed Miss Tushman into a small room across from Miss Garcia's desk. He was talking as he closed the door to his office and sat down behind his big desk. Though I wasn't really paying much attention to what he was saying, I was looking around at all the things on his desk. Cool stuff, like a globe that floated in the air and a Rubik's type cube made with little mirrors. I liked his office a lot. I liked that there was all these neat little drawings and paintings by students on the wall frame like they were important. Mom sat down in a chair in front of Miss Tushman's desk, and even though there was another chair right next to hers, I decided to stand beside her. Why do you have your own room and Miss G doesn't? I said. You mean, why do I have an office? Said Miss Tushman. You said she runs the place, I said. Oh, well, I was kind of kidding. Miss G's my assistant. Mr. Tushman is the director of the middle school, Mom explained. Do they call you Mr. T? I asked, which made him smile. Do you know who Miss T is? He answered. I pity the fool, he said in a funny, tough voice, like he was imitating somebody. I had no idea what he was talking about. Anyway, no, said Miss Tushman, shaking his head. No one calls me Miss T. I have a feeling I'm called a lot of other things I don't know about. Let's face it, I'm going to stop right here. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.